Hey guys, it's Joe and Rell here, the CEOs of Infinity Legion Marketing, and today we got our ebook for you today that we'll be reading for you guys.
Yep, we're gonna be giving you guys our 10 tips on what every business owner needs to know about marketing. So we piled this together in our head and some of the things that we just know from experience.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna hold you up. By the way, you can actually find a free ebook. We're gonna have it like right above here or in the description somewhere. You can find a free ebook on our website at infinitylegion.com. Also, follow our Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is Infinity Legion Marketing, and the Facebook is just Infinity Legion. You can find us easy.
That's right. So without further ado, let's get into this. All right, guys. So the first thing that I have for you guys is create your marketing strategy. That is one of the first tips that every business owner needs to know, is to have a marketing strategy.
We see it all the time where we be talking to a business owner, or just walking in and pitching and asking how their marketing efforts are currently going, and if they had a marketing strategy, and they're like, no. They look at us as if they didn't even know what a marketing strategy was.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And that's crucial. We should be looking at you like you crazy because you don't know what a marketing strategy is, and you don't have one. So how have you been operating to grow your business and scale?
Having a marketing strategy is the first step in going towards the right direction to start getting your business out of whatever rut it's in, or getting your business to whatever goal that you have in mind. So if you have a goal in mind of which you should, if you're owning a business, you should have a goal that you're going towards, and it should be to increase profits or increase leads or increase sales or something that involves in the growth of your business. Here are some of the problems that you want to identify immediately.
So, one question you want to ask: are your profit margins increasing every week? Second question: are you meeting your monthly goals? If you're not doing these things, then that right there will tell you that you need a good strategy, you need a good plan that's going to help boost your business's revenue over time within these next year or the next months.
Now, if creating a marketing strategy becomes too difficult and challenging, because we know that creating a marketing strategy is not going to be a walk in the park. You have to identify problems in your business. You have to properly know how to engage them, and you have to know without a shadow of a doubt how you're going to execute the plan. And it's a lot to do as a business owner to kind of figure that all out by yourself. So I would suggest going to actually a marketing agency and going through them to get a strategy put together for you. But beware, not every marketing agency has, not every agency offers the strategy plan. So you have to make sure, do your research a little bit and kind of ask them, do you guys do marketing strategy? And they'll tell you yes or no.
Or you guys can just go to us and we'll get it done for you. Number
2, always provide value first. So providing value is an essential part of dealing with I would say you're building more than just a bond with your customer. You're building loyalty. Every day, your customer has a choice between you and your competitor. No matter what you're competing, no matter if it's in tires, pills, exercise, cars, they have a choice between you and them. The only way to make that choice easier is to make that choice impossible to refuse, right? And you do that by offering extreme value.
A good way to go about it is have the customer, by the time that they left, have the customer feel like they owe you.
Yes, right.
That is so powerful.
Explain how each of your product or service can benefit them, right? Because honestly, it's not about what you can do. Oh, hey, we have the fastest cars. Our cars are luxurious. Our cars are nice. No, it should be, with this car, you'll be able to get to work in style. You'll be able to do this and this. And with this car, you'll have great gas mileage, which in turn will have which will save you money. It's about them. It's not about you. Don't pump up your stats. Don't pump up what you do. Pump up what it does for them, what it can do for them, and how it helps them.
Giving value is the secret to growth. It's the secret to having people love you, and it's the secret to building a successful company.
Okay, this third one is, I think, one of the most underrated tips that we've given. Always be testing, right? Now, let's elaborate a little bit on what always be testing actually and truly means.
I just wanted to talk a bit about, if you don't mind me chiming in, about the one of these food truck clients that we actually have that we're currently dealing with. And one of his biggest problems right now is that he's afraid to go out and test new things. Maybe it's not something that was really introduced to him when he was starting a business or getting into being a self-employed business owner, but it is crucial to why his business is stayed stagnant the way it is.
That's right. One of the reasons most businesses fail is because they are hesitant to try new things. I think that as a business owner, it's kind of scary, to go out and try new things and test out great things, and because you don't know if they'll work, you don't know if your customer's gonna have a bad reaction to it or a great reaction to it. But that's kind of the beauty of it, because if you put something out there and it's not great, you can take that product or service off the shelf, store it up, bury it, dig deep down, and it'll never be see the light again. And then the things that they love, you can come out and bring to fruition and have it an everyday product or service that anybody can receive and they enjoy. I mean, like, okay, for example, right? We'll use Taco Bell, right? They have this Doritos Locos Taco, and I mean, it's ambitious. I mean, think about it. You're making a taco out of Doritos. It could either be good or bad. Because honestly, it's going to be either one or the other. Ended up doing amazing. That kind of creativity, that kind of ingenuity, that kind of innovation is what we're looking for, and it's actually what your customers are looking for. Your customer is always looking for the next best thing, right? You won't ever know what the next best thing is if you don't actually try new things.
And if you're a marketer that's watching this, you also you know to always be testing. So this is dealing with the ads that you run. This is dealing with your Facebook and Instagram and Twitter pages. Always testing new content to see which one gets most engagement, the most likes, the most views.
Yeah.
Even they taking the light thing away pretty soon. Instagram,
yeah, they are.
Little fun fact: it's effective in Australia right now, but Instagram will be taking away the fact that you can see likes on other people's posts.
So in that case, you'll have to have more engaging content, and the winners of those posts are going to be the ones that can get you to engage the most, that get you to comment, that get you to share, right? So it's really going to be not just posting a picture and just getting it out there, just get some likes, because once they're gone, what do you have? But to stay on track, always be testing, please. Testing new ideas is going to make you a lot more money. And for all the marketers watching, you for sure need to be testing. If you're not testing at least one new thing a week, you're not going to succeed.
One thing I would say is the person that can test new things the quickest is the one that's going to win. Because they understand what works quicker. And the one thing not going to ever work forever. You need to figure out what's the next big thing. What's the next diamond?
Yeah.
You need to always be searching, because nothing's going to last forever.
Very true. 4, great customer service.
We actually listened to a podcast from Andy Frisella. If y'all don't know, we big on Andy Frisella.
That was before we even made this. Actually, no, that was after we made this. So we were kind of aligned. That was awesome that we aligned in customer service. Yeah,
and in the podcast, he was talking about customer service and how important it actually is to building a successful company. And I just kind of want to relate that to value, because it does go hand in hand with value.
Yeah.
And giving value to your customer.
The best way to imagine it is imagine customer support as the legs of your business, right? Without your legs, you cannot properly walk or run.
Yeah.
So, not having that ability to be able to, and you can have the greatest product in the world, and you can have, the best benefits. Here's why it will benefit you. Here's why it's awesome. Here's why it's great.
Yeah.
But if, I come up to get whatever I want from you, and you're like, who are you? And I'm like, my name's Joe. I pre-ordered 3 of these, whatever's that helped me out. Excuse me, sir. I don't like the tone of your voice. You need to just be friendly. You need to be bubbly. You need to you need to be going the extra mile in customer service. Your customer service needs to be flawless.
We actually work with a cheesecake guy. I'm not going to disclose his actual name, but we work with he goes by the Cheesecake Man, and his customer service is so good You know, we've seen it in action ourselves. The way he makes people feel by the time they're leaving from getting a cheesecake from him, it lets you know that those people thought about him a bit later. You know, and that's what you want. To display good customer service, you essentially need to care about your customer. You need to care about what it is that they want, why they're there for you, and how you can make their day better. How can you provide more value than the money that you're receiving from them, because money is value.
Having great customer service is the difference between keeping a customer and losing one. You know, I mean, there were situations where, you know, when I used to sell life insurance, where we had to calm clients down, and, you know, they will be upset and angry. And you took a person which you could have easily, you know, added fuel to the fire, and it could have been a shouting match. And, you know, you'd have forever lost, you know, one client right there. But with every one customer that you lose an additional 3. If they write one bad review, right, 3 customers that you would have had that check the reviews on it are going to come back and be like, no, I'm not going to that place. And also, whenever the topic of whatever product or service you have comes up around them, they're going to make sure to let their friends know to avoid you. So really, every one customer you lose an additional 3 on top of that. Number 5,
you got to post engaging content on all of your social medias daily. First of all, figure out your niche. So what your business's niche is. If you're in a medical field as like a doctor or a cosmetic surgeon or a gym, and then figure out what platforms do your end consumer hang out the most. Right. Okay. Because those are the platforms that you're going to want to be on, and those are the platforms that you're going to be making some noise on once we tell you about how to post daily and actually get your posts seen by your end consumer.
You don't need to be on every single platform. There are some businesses who don't do well on Snapchat, or who won't do well on Twitter, right? I say try anyways. You know, give it that little extra mile. At the very least, you're going to build 1 or 2 brand new customers. You're going to get some engagement eventually over time. But when you start out, you want to specialize in whatever, you want to target whatever social media platforms will do the best in your niche. Okay.
To make your post engaging, first you need to know what the audience that you're looking at wants to see. If you're like a Planet Fitness, you want to target more of the older ages to more senior type people, and just people that want to do mostly cardio, so not too intense. And you want to essentially grab a video or grab a picture that will be beneficial to them and how to work out properly, how to do more cardio, how middle-aged people can work out without getting injury. Things like that is essentially what you want to be posting to add value to their lives.
That's all we got for you guys today. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, you're awesome. We love you.
We like you. We love you. I mean, hey, we can have kids.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
No, but,
not literally, but yeah. But you're awesome.
We did just briefly go over it. Okay, if you guys want more details on everything, make sure to go and check out our free ebook.
That's right.
That's once again on our website at infinitylegion.com. Just Google Infinity Legion Marketing. Yeah. You will find it.
Yep. Type in Infinity Legion Marketing on Google. You will find all of our handles. You'll find our website. You'll find everything there.
So, hey, connect with us. Yeah. Talk to us. It'll be great.
Yeah. Leave us a review. Let us know if you like the video, what we can make better, what we can change. If we're talking too fast, if we're not hitting on the points, you know, the way we should be. Or, you know, if you're just completely lost and we haven't explained it properly, let us know so we can get better, so we can help you guys out and make sure we're producing the right content for you guys. Yeah. But with that being said, peace, love, and positivity. Have a great day.